an evolving understanding of the game. Like the first week that we played, like the first 3 days or whatever last week, we had a 2.7 average and climbed like incredibly quickly. And this week has been like a 3.5 average. It's been way slower. I just don't really know. You got screwed by some 5%ers suddenly below damage cap, can't play how you would. Yeah, it's just they're very, very, very impactful positions. And I don't want to be like, I don't want to overanalyze those kind of positions. Mostly, it's not that I want to say, wow, that's unfortunate. We automatically win this game if we don't take the 5%er. It's that we really can't learn much from that game when you get kicked out like that on some scam out. You got to write it off and go next, write it off and go next, write it off and go next repeatedly. Suboptimal, at the very least. Hey. Wait, did you really Elemental Cell play 3 health on your droplet? You fucking troll. Dude didn't even spell catnip correctly. This goddamn troll. Oh, that's not awful. I mean, you watch Bofur. Your judgment should be called into question. Facts. Facts. But at least we vibe on Fridays. Honestly, I think that's the part that frustrates me the most right now is how bad this week has been in terms of RNG. Has made it very, very, very hard to remain upbeat, chill, play the game, analyze, all that kind of stuff. Because you just feel like you're doing the same pattern over and over again. Which is saying, huh, that's unfortunate. Huh, that's unfortunate. For days. Are you just trolling you specifically or just being a troll in general? Oh, I don't think that's like... That dude's fucking sniping me, bro. Get wrecked, Bofur. Obliterated. No. Don't mind me. We're going to exploit the turtle to go get our hero power. I played a few offline last night. I ordered pizza. I played VGs with a Domino's pizza and a glass of scotch. It was nice. Actually, it was bourbon. It wasn't scotch. I lied. I'm a fucking liar. Played VGs, drank a glass of bourbon, ate a pizza. A whole pizza. I'm a fat ass. Turtles! Actually just solid, right? Like we're 4 attack away from getting the hero power next turn. Bullet bourbon, what's your choice? Love Bullet for what it's worth. I think Bullet might be the single best value for a like mid-shelf type of bourbon. Like it's so cheap for something so good. Love it. I had Basil Hayden yesterday though. I still got half a bottle of Basil Hayden. I'm not going out and buying something else. And that's good stuff too. Also good, it is good. Value for the deliciousness of bourbon is yeah, like the fucking Bullet is got the recipe down. I used to like Elijah instead of Bullet, and then I changed to Bullet over time. If it's like, you know, you want to go buy a mid-shelf bottle, just have it chilling. You know, for hard Battlegrounds days and shit. But there's hard days where you just can't get a W. When you just devolve to alcoholism. Yo, Mr. Quartz, thank you so much for the Prime sub, man. Oh, I respect the hustle. Suddenly alcoholism. What if it's not sudden? What if it's been coming a long time, you know? Driven to drink by RNG. Yeah, that honestly, it's a gateway drug. Agreed. The path from a children's card game to heavy drinking is real. Facts. Spitting truth right there. All right, well, you were useful. What? I'm just going to level hero power next turn, right? So Angler's actually kind of nice. Realize that one the last couple weeks I've had like 3 pints every day. It's creeping up. Yeah, I mean it's a legitimate problem. I don't try to what's the word I'm looking for? Make light of this situation. Because I think a lot of people battle with that kind of stuff. On the other hand, being frustrated about a children's card game is something I'll definitely make light of. I'm over here sweating fucking Hearthstone, okay? You know, like, maybe I need a little bit more context, a little bit more peace of mind, a little bit more to life at the moment. If I'm freaking out over a video game. You just gotta laugh at yourself sometimes. You're just like, well, dude, why are you sweating so hard? It's literally week 2. It's like sweating about Siren meta. We obviously have some very imbalanced spell cards at the moment. We have some crazy imbalanced spell cards. Shockingly, you're gonna have to deal with them when playing on ladder. Pashmar? Pashmar's probably the best one here. Yeah, that happens. Hearthstone is your life. You're allowed to have emotions. True. Or at least, like, I appreciate that sentiment. That doesn't mean that I can't make fun of myself or at least laugh at myself when I'm taking it too seriously. Yeah, maybe you're sweating a wee bit too hard there, bud. Maybe take a second. Take a step back. Context, brother, context. I had 21 years of sobriety in June. Hell yeah, dude. Sobriety's officially old enough to drink. That's a rabbit hole right there. No, sobriety, no. I love the power level line, but we're too weak to do so this game. We got to be careful here. This feels like one of the lines I would have made a mistake of doing the last couple days. We're over double damage cap. Maybe just because we're at above 30, this is right. Says this is the mistake I make, proceeds to make the same mistake. Maybe I just don't learn. Maybe I'm dumb. Maybe I've got the dumb. Hi, gays. Guys. I mean, you can just say hi to the gays too. That's fine. No big deal. I mean, like, gays might want to say hi back, you know? That's fine. There's nothing wrong with saying, hey, gays. Carbon is a scam. Oh, man. Where did Carbonic copy go? Don't like self-deprecating humor as a rule? For me, it's not really self-deprecating as much as okay, maybe it is self-deprecating by definition. But it might also be kind of a necessary thing here. Context is king, and sometimes I lose sight of things like that. Like right now, I'm obviously losing sight of real life a lot. That I'm over here sweating Christmas and shit. It's really not that big of a deal. But to me, it's a big deal. It bothers me. I just want to be done with the holidays and be back to my normal life. And that kind of shit, like, yeah, I can make fun of that a little bit too. Like, what are you worried about? Santa Claus, dude? Is somebody's not going to like the sweater you bought him? Is that really that big of a crisis? Hey, first time catching a stream, but a long time YouTube fan. Yo, Raker. Oh, come on in. Happy Friday. Happy fucking Friday. Is it really that bad? Yes. The worst thing that can happen in his life is that grandma doesn't like the sweater I bought her. Well, those are certainly 6 stars. Do we ever take a battle cry minion on 6? It would cost us a Sewer Rat or a Mana Saber. We are at 32. Be the opportunity cost of the loss of the Riff Reefer too. Opportunity cost loss of the Reef Riffer. of Riffer over here. Okay. Okay. Yo, Raker, thank you so much for the tier 1, man. That's far too kind. But I agree with the last part of your sentiment there, Julie. The way we think about ourselves impacts our psyche. But I think that can also be used in a positive way. Because if I'm taking myself too seriously, then I'm not doing myself a favor either. There's a balance here somewhere. There's a balance on being too serious or being too critical or whatever it might be. I haven't done a very good job of that as of late. Oh well. Live and learn. Get better. Alright. Coin flippies. Nice. Even got the extra spell. Are we a bunch of psychologists now? No, but thinking about your mental health isn't exclusive to psychologists or psychiatrists. Ain't a bad thing to think about. Bob, where are the 6s? Where are the 5s? Where are the cards? Fort. I don't think it's Fort. Dude, don't want a divine shield a fucking turtle. We're not beasts, man. It's a Coomer board. You sure you're not beasts? I'll let this go. It's too expensive here. It's a brand. That one's good. Something. What if it's Big Ox? Maybe we're that desperate in this game. You know what? I haven't played enough Big Ox boards as of late. Lamau. Fucking cow board. Cute. Very cute. Dude, we were making jokes. Little did we know that this was actually the meta play. The cow's out is legit. It's just a nice effect to be on the board, right? When we have no direction, and we have a lot of resources we need to commit permanently into something. That cow's farming. Okay, where the fuck were you last turn? Don't get me wrong, I'm not mad. I'm disappointed, okay? Not mad, I'm disappointed. The fuck were you guys? Okay, Bob. Okay. Armor could be good. Okay. Okay. Actually kept waiting for a moment. But like, I just choose everything on the cow. Hard to sell the cow here, but it definitely doesn't make the cut next turn. I love you, cow. Second gains? It's second gains, man. Like, this gains is nuts. actually kind of silly board. Was the 1/2 really worth more than the cleave? Yeah, because it doesn't get buffed. So how many stats is on the 1/2? Not only does it give us a spell for the next turn, but how big is this 1/2 at the end of the turn? If we think that our health matters that much, I get you. But like, it's not a 1/2. It's not a 0/2 either. Good guess though, chat. Ain't a 1/2, and it doesn't grow. What does the 4/6 do? Master or gains? Every different spell we do at the end of the turn gives a 1/1 to every other Naga on the board. So basically, we're stacking spell power effects, spell craft effects, along with tavern spells now. Gains. Bro, we got gains for days. Forts. Got forts for days. Could play or keep this for later for the extra shield. Trigger a friendly minion's battle cry. I don't have the gold for that. I can just keep you on the board for the turn. Could also taunt and play fort if I don't want the spell this turn. It's only good if we had something to buy here. Guess if we get a 1-cost spell in the next shop. Could be. You should be weak. Fuck it. Fuck him. Oh, I don't view this as permanent. Alright. 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 Alright, Babs. Some fort value right there. I mean, it's just staying on the board at the end of the turn. Might as well give an 8/8 to 2 minions we keep. 16/16. Well, this is why you don't talk to Twitch chat. Saying the 8/8 buffs wasn't sufficient for chat. Plural, brother. Twitch chat will correct you even when there's no mistake in the sentence. Plural, brother. Plural. No, really no reason to start backseating in these scenarios. Nitpick you for no reason. That's Twitch chat, man. I gotta say it. I'm itching. I don't know if there was an S at the end of that sentence or not. A classic. Myrmidon's good if we got it earlier in the game. I don't have a spot for it, though. We got all those covered. A random golden. We do have the gold for it. This is way better, though. 5 gold's too expensive. Got a coin. Got a random Naga. Could be a Naga that we don't have. Aren't that many Naga that we don't have, though. That's a beast. That's a fucking beast, you dumbass. It's a Naga and a beast. I was just excited about it being the one that we already have in our hand. You stupid piece of shit, Bofur. Yeah, fair enough. You know what? Fair enough. Yep. Let's just keep making that tavern big when we don't need anything else on the board. That is the way. This opens this up for cleave. I don't love it. You stupid piece of shit. That's the way right there. I just tune into a tuber. Look at this shit. Look at the start to a day. The tale of two Bofurs. Last week or earlier this week, we couldn't get a W. I played like 20 games yesterday before I got my first. Then today is just 5 firsts in a row. I found out if you use the wheel in the last seconds of the turn, you'll auto-consume the board. Is that a glitch? Like the animation doesn't play? Interesting. Sounds like a glitch. Doesn't seem like there would be a mechanic that would necessarily want that to happen. It looks like Lich Baz has got the spell power line, which might be a problem. Since we didn't kill her. Over damage cap anyway, it wasn't going to be possible. Oh, we'll see. We'll see how big they get. Trash. Actually, just trash for days. Still don't have any double into turn effect stuff. Coin. Alright, you're gonna get a shield. You can get stealth again. You can have new taunt. You can have some stats. You can have some stats. Coin's gonna go. I don't think it's ever Buddy. It's too expensive, so it just becomes you, and then we leave this on the board. Actually, should use this. Because I can play both of these. Oh, could have gotten a 1/1 off the Coomer. I didn't think I was playing this card. Maybe I commit the Matador. Just try to kill this guy. Always Buddy. Because we haven't used a banana this turn either, right? So we just use all 3 of these. Alright, fuck it. That's on the board. Put the money in the basket. I feel like I just sent one of these. Yo, a targeted soul. Thank you so much for the 14 months. Also, DIFYM, I missed you before with the gift sub, dude. I appreciate you less than people that I respond to immediately. I just want you to know that. That's all. That's all. Isn't completely intentional. I had to delay it for like 5 minutes or so. I understand? Okay. Just making sure we're 100% clear over here. They say that the longer I ignore your subscription, the more I appreciate you. I just want you to know that is entirely untrue. Just so that we're abundantly clear. No, dude, thank you so much for the love, man. Okay, let's see if we can beat the leech before she gets there. Hey, look. It's the thing. Want to see the board first, probably, to know what's here before I do this. Coin's good. Random minion's fine. The spell's bad. This one's good. There's only one thing I'd ever take. Gold's good. This is not great. Gold's great, though. Use Zesty this time. I mean, I don't care about the Zesty. I don't know what I'm doing with Deep Blues. The fact that it's in the shop and I can use it on it, sure, who cares though? Like realistically, it's so low value. I'd rather focus on the rest of the turn. Yeah, you're right. We could just do it. Do it and be done with it. Fire and forget. Just one of those things like it just does not remotely matter. Let's focus on keeping track of things that do matter. Definitely debatable whether I like this or this to be on the board at the end. Okay. Okay. You go here, you go here, you go here. Big minion. Gonna have that earlier. You're big, you're stealthed. Could be this stealth too. Then you. You again. Okay. Isn't each spell 4/4 for the board? Correct. Hence the reason why focusing on finishing a turn is just more important than all the rest of this. There's about a million things that I can do. I can min-max all kinds of shit. Though, more than anything, I just need to finish the turn. Just get it done. Do it right. Can I get a 1/1? Literally a 1/1. It's not a 4/4. Each spell isn't a 4/4. It's each unique spell. So it's not like we gain a 4/4 to the entire board. We literally gain a 1/1 bigger deep blue buff. That's why I wasn't freaking out about it. It's not like every time I see it, I'm trying to do that animation or whatever. This card doesn't trigger twice because you played 2 deep blues. It's literally a 1/1 buff for future deep blues buff, like the actual target. It's just not worth focusing on little things like that when you have that big of a macro play. Trying to remember every last spell that you played, whether you need to pick them up, which minions have been played, which ones have been cycled through. Don't get me wrong, it's still right to do it. If you have infinite time and infinite focus, it's just not worth anything, right? Like it's super low value. Just like every time you see a gambler, you should cycle it through. But when we run out of time, we need to stop doing little tiny things and just do the turn right. That's a 6-game combo? It is a 6-game combo. On a fucking roll. Let's fucking go. LFG.